Hello, everybody. It's Paula J. Parker. I am late because I am live. If you follow me on IG, you know we are in Ecor spot. If you watched us last week, you know I am not in my kitchen this week. Memphis has invaded LA, and I am coming live to you from Inglewood. So I need. I got a studio. I'm feeling like drink champions over here, y'all. I got a table. It's fancy cameras, and they gonna have the crayon of my name right here, like that. Isn't that cute? Why does it say? It says mute, unmute. Oh, okay, yeah. We got to hear Mama talk. And then we got Cleveland in the background. I'm so excited. But first, I have to say, I don't know if you guys saw Townsend Television back in the 90s. I had the opportunity to work with a phenomenal man that had been my hero since I was 16 years old. I got to California and he just took me under his wing. Of course, you know that I'm talking about the legendary Biz Markie. When I was 16 years old, I had to testify that in my house, me and my girlfriends used to testify and witness to this song. And each one of us would say, one day when we grow up, we gonna be doing, I said acting, and one of them said doctor, another one said lawyer. We're all doing our thing. Our doctor instead decided to become a physical therapist, which in my mind is good enough for me, but I just want you to know, Biz, you set the game. And this is the song in my house, 16 years old, we used to jam to. Cue the song, please. I used to be like, when I come home to Cleveland, what y'all gonna do? Come on, give me dance, y'all.
Without no doubt, nobody wanna beat that one you down and out. Now when you establish, you got a lot of money. Everybody wanna be the honey.
Yeah.
Tall buildings, skyscrapers.
What they gonna do? What? They got the papers.
Nothing can save ya, but this is the season of catching the vapors. And since I got time, what I'm gonna do is tell you how they spread it throughout my crew. Well, you all know T.J. Swan, who sang on my records. Make the music, nobody beats the biz, well, check it. Back in the days before this began, they used to try to talk to this girl named Fran. The type of female with fly Gucci wear, with big drug jewelry and extensions in her hair. When Swan tried to kick it, she always fast, talking about, baby, please, you work for UPS.
What they gonna do?
Now she stopped fronting and wants to speak and be coming to all the shows every single weekend. To get into the number, she be better, please. Dying for the day to get skis.
Everybody, just these papers. Be back in my house in Cleveland. We be like, you wait till we grow up. Y'all gonna what? Just the papers. What?
I got another part of
Okay, y'all. Oh, yes. To this pimp right here. He had an extraordinary life, as we all know. Acting. I think he was sued on his third album, which caused a lot of delay. And, you know, him to have a fourth and a fifth and a sixth album. But his case set a precedent for, you know, sampling. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Helping me out here, yes. Not to mention, he was always a big brother to me. Made sure that we got tickets for my son to go see Yo Gabba Gabba. So shout out to Yo Gabba Gabba, a whole new generation, because all they do is play reruns. A whole new generation will get to fall in love with this. God bless you, my brother. Got to work out. Yay. So, I'm so thankful to Ecor once again. Shout out to his studios. And we are at, will you tell us, Ecor, not Verizon. Is it Verizon? Vibrations. vibration frequency. So go online, look it up, and this is a beautiful space, and it feels good. I brought my sage and walked in and said, I don't need this. Save my sage. Sage is expensive nowadays. Put it back in my purse. I said, it feels really good in here. So my guest today is Mr. Van Elder. I also have the beautiful Monica. Monica, would you let us know your full name?
Monica Wood.
And I have Junebug. Junebug, do you want to tell everybody your real name?
Terrence Harris.
Okay. I will give $50 to the first football fan who can tell me who Terrence Harris is.
No one.
Okay, so I'm going to have to tell you myself and keep my $50. So Terrence was a phenomenal player for the Miamis, the Hurricane Miamis, which is huge. You know, and he was there when, you know, if you guys are watching the Rocks show, and they have a lot of scenes that are throwback to your generation of, you know.
I haven't really had a chance to really watch it. But yeah.
Well, you've got to watch it because they got this real big head guy that plays you. And I'm really mad because I'm like, that is not my, no, I'm just playing, baby. They don't. They do have a lot of your teammates depicted. And I know one of those guys back there is supposed to be you. So we're going to talk to you a little in a minute, so hold those thoughts. You, my love, my friend,
Yes.
we just completed a film.
Yes.
The name of that film is The Kings of L.A.
Yes.
Is that the working title?
That is.
And you want to talk about, let's start with you, because you've got Memphis roots. Because I just feel you blending into all this Memphis energy. Is there a reason why?
Tennessee roots, not necessarily Memphis. As I was stating earlier, that we're from the east side of Tennessee.
And what does that mean?
I think Forrest, where did you go to school, Forrest?
He's from Black Haven, a.k.a.
Where'd you? Yeah.
Whitehaven, Knoxville. That's not, is that close to Nashville?
No. Close to North Carolina.
So your family made that migration to
Yeah. My paternal side,
your father.
that drinks, yes, my father's side, migrated during the whole. I know, it's the drink. Did the whole southern migration thing in the 50s.
Right.
They migrated from Tennessee to Compton, California.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was in a movie called
yeah,
Them
exactly.
that a lot of people had issue with,
Yeah.
specifically the LA Times, you know, with what they called the vulgar way that we portrayed Compton and what was going on with that whole 50s exclusion and the lines. And can you talk about, as someone who lived that, how close did little Marvin get it?
Ooh, you really put me on the spot with that one, but you know I ain't afraid of it. Both my paternal and maternal sides migrated from the South to Compton in the early 50s, to the west side of Compton. The west side of Compton was developed for blacks who were coming out here for certain jobs, like factory jobs, to better themselves, to get away from all the stuff in the South that was going on, Jim Crow and all that. So they came out here to work for Hughes Aircraft, Northrop, to work in the shipyards and things like that. Automobile factories and things. Yeah, GM. My grandmother worked for GM. Exactly. So they made the migration, and the west side of Compton was developed specifically for the influx of blacks who were coming to Southern California. Now, the east side of Compton, which is where the show takes place,
Right.
was inhabited by Caucasians for years. The dividing line in Compton was Alameda. Yes. The west side of Compton, anything west of Alameda was safe for blacks. Anything east, blacks could not be.
And when you say safe, what do you mean by safe for blacks?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Michael. Now you ought to know better. Now, hater, I know that you a hater, so I'm not even gonna call you out. But Michael, you know, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, love.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
go ahead.
Blacks could live without being terrorized by whites.
So terrorized
Yes.
means possibly killed.
Possibly killed.
The means that they used in the film to harass and create fear were commonly known and commonly used. But your opinion is?
You know, my opinion is that it was definitely a minority situation. I'm not going to say that no blacks lived on the east side of Compton, but it just really didn't happen.
Right. So it needed to be talked about.
Yeah,
Because
they were pushing.
situation-
Yeah,
Yes.
they were pushing all blacks to the west side.
Right,
You
and
didn't
it's
come
still
from the
happening.
south. You didn't come from the south and move to East Compton. It just
Right.
didn't happen.
Right.
So the fact that
And
they
if you did
yeah,
squeeze in like this family,
yeah, yeah,
woe be,
yeah,
woe.
yeah, you wouldn't.
So when we
survive.
talk about the California migration,
Yeah.
and everyone knows that the Jim Crow laws were laxed, how laxed were they really? I mean, if in the 50s, you know, they were still harassing, and they create, that's where these, and this is why we can't get loans right now. It's hard for us to get into the better neighborhoods that have the better schools. It's why often I feel like when a black family moves into a nice neighborhood, you are definitely voted on by the commission, the board of electives, or the school board. That's how I feel when there are so few of us represented in some of these neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're going to bring this full circle to our project.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and speak on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Finance guy, so I kind of disagree with being shunned on mortgages or loans because of a color.
Oh, good.
It's simple. It's a box, and that box has to be met by every borrower.
So you believe, you in your heart, as someone who sells real estate, believe that
I don't sell
people,
I sell money.
okay, you said, all kinds of these. Anyways, let me finish my thought. You kind of threw me off, and I'm just playing. So you believe that if I have a house to sell, and I have 3 people that I can sell to, I will sell to the green versus, the color of someone's skin, keeping in mind that my neighbors.
As a seller, you have your decision on who you want to sell to, but as far as someone buying from you, what I'm saying is that person, all 3 of those people have the same capabilities of going to the bank and being able to get enough capital to pay you for your product.
Right.
So it's not like.
But at the end of the day, it's still up to the seller.
As a seller, to
Right.
who you want to sell to.
And that's what we're talking about. Denied the opportunity because of the color of their skin.
It just didn't happen.
I was saying that
It just didn't happen back then.
I was thinking about the money
Now,
part,
today.
the part that
Yeah.
the customers back then were not able to go to the bank and get a loan.
But
I'm saying
some of
now-
us were. And that was the problem. Because there were, and that's what them is, don't take the mic away from yourself. You still talking and got things to say. No, but the movie depicts one family. And prior to this one family, and I think that is the misconception that America has put into our minds, that we were all broke and, slaves. We were not all slaves, and we were not all broke. There were a lot of Caribbean peoples that came over here free and continued to be free. There were a lot of wealthy plantation owners here in America that were of color. There were a lot of wealthy townships. And there were a lot of wealthy black people. This family in particular, or a lot of families in particular, they funeral homes. A lot of black families of any means started in funeral homes and speakeasies. You know, we have also, we're learning a lot more about our ancestors that were booze people. And we see that families like the Kennedys allegedly got all their money by being booze
Bootlickers.
smugglers during Prohibition. And we're learning now that we were suppliers, but we were the ones doing all the jail time. You know, we were the ones getting nabbed and getting put in jail while they were able to build empires. So this particular family, like a family before them, were allotted, you know, the opportunity to move into this community, but this community wasn't willing to accept black people. And if a buyer sold to a black family, they were like traitors. They were Judas, you know. And I am glad that your perspective for today is saying that you don't think those color lines still exist. When I know for a fact, don't they, Forrest, we were talking about that earlier, they still have those color lines. What are they called? Red?
Red.
Yeah, they still do that.
That was done in the 60s.
So-
That's no longer, that's no longer the same situation.
So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying today, I can go buy a house.
I can't speak on the past. It relates to East and West Compton.
Right.
Banking, that kind of thing.
So I
Then
can go to
also,
Humboldt
I can't speak-
County.
I can also speak
I can go to
on-
Humboldt County
I-
and win the lottery and go to Humboldt. Like that's one of the
where's
most
Humboldt County?
fancy pants
Northern
neighborhoods
California.
here in California. And I could go to Humboldt County and buy the biggest house on the hill
Of course.
and win the lottery and
Listen,
just be
listen.
Ed Clampett up in that mud.
That's right. At the
And
end of the
nobody
day, if
say
you
a
want-
word.
If you have capital,
Will they let me in the
your
country
your
club?
representation can go and purchase the property on your behalf. I'm your
Right,
representative.
right,
Anybody. You know what
right,
I mean? When
right.
it's time to get the kill,
Right,
it's gonna be you.
right.
So it doesn't matter at this point about your color. It's about your ability to pay.
So let's talk about then, once we get into these neighborhoods, does the color matter?
Not at all. You know
So,
why?
go
I'll tell you
ahead.
why. Because as I live the last 20 years, I don't really know who my neighbors are.
Right.
Back when I grew up, I knew my neighbors. I
Right.
knew everybody
But
on
it's
the
a
block.
different world
but
now.
I can.
With
I can.
Delta
Yeah, I don't know
and-
what the next guy's doing. They don't know my family.
But
on
what
everything,
about
so.
schools? When it's time, I don't find that. But see, I'm very active in my child's education and in his extracurriculars.
definitely.
So
Yes.
I'm constantly around my neighbors.
Yes.
You know,
Well-
and you know, that's what I'm saying. Like
Tomato. But
our kids
Can-
are growing up.
can we tie all this in?
We are gonna. We got an hour. Well,
Okay.
you got
A whole
somewhere
hour?
to go.
I ain't got nowhere to
Go ahead,
go.
but you relax.
All right, okay. I'm
Lord,
gonna let you
we
do.
got 2 hours. We gonna be saying let it flow.
It's
Let
okay.
the convo
I
flow.
can't speak on the
She's
mood.
giving it back to me.
Flow.
She's
Yeah,
giving
I
it
can't
back
speak
to
on
me
the
because
mood. I
when
know
we
you
on
guys
set,
have a specific
Oh
thing.
yes,
Yeah.
you're cuckoo. Oh goodness gracious, this guy.
I love
Yeah, I
you.
just
Go
talk
ahead.
about finance in general. So you know,
Right.
yeah,
So I
Please
I
forgive
want
me,
to,
you know what I mean, if I like I
want
said,
to
if I'm
believe
out of
that,
line.
you know, and I think I'm the Moses in the desert. My mother is Moses who God is waiting to die off. I'm
stand in
Aaron,
the
and I'm
middle.
looking over the wall like them some big motherfuckers. I don't know. Maybe we need to think about this a couple more days. You know. So my son is not Aaron, but you know whoever went over there, the kids. My son is the kids. He once scared of the giants. He went over there, and that's how my son is. My son has embraced the neighborhood that we live in, and he doesn't see color. You know, and I think that is where the change will come from the children, as long as we as grown-ups can stay out of their heads. And you know, that can be a hard
I got nothing to say
line.
about that. I'm sorry, man. I'm real antsy about this kind of
This
stuff.
is
when it
what
comes
happens
to,
when you invite a person from Tennessee onto the
That's what I'm
panel.
saying. I'm telling you, 'cause I'm serious. I'm very serious about this because at the end of the day,
Because you have kids.
I have Cherry. I have a son who's finishing college next month.
He's playing football.
He was playing football, not
Okay.
anymore. And I
Okay.
have
Well, that's
daughters, you know what I mean, that are in college, high school. At the end of the day, it's about being able to have relationships with the right people, to have the ability to read and write, understand,
Good education.
and have a desire, a goal. Whatever your goal is, you put a plan in place to accomplish it.
I
You know
agree,
what I mean?
but I'm just saying, I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, but it was a different day. You know, I grew up in the 70s in a predominantly white neighborhood when we were trying to integrate. I went to one of the first schools in the Midwest to integrate. I'm from Shaker Heights. So it isn't easy, and that's why I went to Howard University. My little cousin, shout out to Kendall. You guys, if you're dance fanatics, his daughter is Kendall Harris, who is Janet Jackson's backup dancer and just a phenomenal dancer and young lady all around. She just got accepted to Spelman, HBCUs in the house. But the reason why I went to an HBCU is because I needed to have my self-esteem rebuilt. Because I'd been told for so long that no matter how smart I was, I felt the sting of, you know, anytime somebody farted, it was always me. You know, no matter, and it was never me, I swear to you, I was never the one who farted, but it never failed. By the end of the day, I was fart girl. And it was never me, never. So it was only about my color, I know that.
Yeah, from a social standpoint, there may be an issue.
Y'all laugh,
I'm
but
speaking
that,
strictly from an economic
you understand.
standpoint.
We have money.
You know, what I'm saying is that I don't think that there are the same barriers. I mean, I don't think that we're having barriers to us as it relates to getting capital.
Right, now.
And like we had in the past.
Okay,
So
well,
it's
I like to hear
different
that.
day. Yeah.
Right, we're talking about getting capital. And
We might not have the capital,
but
what
I
I'm
like
saying,
that.
What I'm saying as far as the barrier.
So you and I are gonna talk a little bit more because you get capital not only you get capital from movies as well.
Well, I haven't got any capital from movies because of this, and I know I'm in movie land, right? But they are tangible and they are abstract, you know. So what happens to a lot of the finance guys have an issue with being able to measure abstract assets.
Right.
You know, if it's abstract and it's not.
He's like, let us just talk about it. Talk about that.
No, I'm serious about that because at the end of the day, if there's a breach of contract in a tangible asset, I can come in default. I mean, I can come in and get my asset and make money with it. But there's a default in the movie business. What can I come and get?
You can come and get the film.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not in the movie business.
So you hire someone.
You understand what I'm saying?
You hire.
I got some more money.
But they do that all the time in the movie business. Like they will confiscate your film. They will come and get your film, honey.
Right.
That has been done often by lenders.
And I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of movies out here that you know, over the years have
found out a way to
have the lender to be comfortable enough to cut the check,
legitimize those values.
Right.
And the sad part about it is I see so many lenders give money based on personality and the people have no friggin' experience. Yeah. And then someone like me, I'm like, I've got about 20 scripts and the lenders are like, I saw you on a reality show. Yeah. I'm going to give my money to Joe Blow. And then the movie is nothing.
Find out what was the ingredients for that lender to approve that previous borrower.
Well, I agree with you, but if you turn on Netflix right now, you can attest to that as well. Mm-hmm. There are millions on top of millions of just horrible movies that are just on TV. Yeah. So I'm like, who gave you money to make that? Right. And then you'll see, you know, the various lenders. Right. But I think you're right. A lot of it is personal contacts, money, going to people with money and saying, can I have some of your money? So let's get back to you because
I'm an expert
you
at
are. And is that how you? When did you decide to take on becoming a director?
Man, when did I decide?
Let's
Interesting
end
story.
on that last topic. Them is the truth. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
I liked your performance. So.
Oh, he's so sweet. Okay, go ahead. Okay,
so we can tie it all in. Growing up in Compton, like I said, my grandparents came from the South. and I kind of came up under their wing because they were young grandparents, so they raised me. So they raised me with a lot of their principles, which was to, go to school because you can go to school,
That's
which
right.
they couldn't
Right.
where they were. Go to school, get a civil service job,
Ooh.
work 30 years, and retire. So that was their mentality because again they came.
So what's that, like a sanitation or post?
Whatever it
Okay.
is, any kind of civil work for the city. My grandfather worked for DWP.
Which is an honorable job, right?
Very honorable.
Yeah.
So, going back to what he was saying, yeah, he serviced a lot of areas, including Bel Air, where at the time the homes were equally priced to the homes in Compton and other places.
Really?
But they couldn't buy in those areas because they wouldn't let them.
Black.
Who wouldn't have
The banks,
people.
the
Oh,
banks,
The banks.
banks would not lend to blacks. That's just how it was.
Right.
So, just gonna
Thank
make that
God
quick
it
point.
was, yeah, and I'm glad we've got a now and a
Yeah.
then,
Yeah,
because, you say now, if you got the money, you can buy.
Well, if you check the boxes, not just the money, but if you have the credit, the cash flow, the collateral.
So,
there are
a
other
show of
things.
hands, all black folk in this room, how many of y'all got credit over 650? Raise your hand if your credit is higher than 650. Raise your hand if your credit is
Oh.
higher than 700.
Oh, I'm
That's 3 people. Raise your hand if your credit is higher than, what's the highest you can go, 800?
850.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if your credit is
I'm
higher
a-
than 800.
I'm in the 8s, but I ain't 850.
1% of the population.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rare. That's very rare.
That's my point. Now, there are
I'm in the 8s and
also
they ain't trying to give me no money.
ways
Again.
I
that
said I'm in the 8s and they ain't trying to give me no money.
What did
you're in the
that- what-
8s. This
Yeah.
brother's in the 8s. He lives
What-
in a fancy
I
apartment
worked hard.
downtown.
I worked hard to get in the 8s.
Well,
she
here's
telling
the,
on
here's the talk then, because if you
He's
have
single.
800,
Yeah.
then it depends on,
Look, I'm
there
trying
are,
to get
there are many ways to get capital,
Yeah.
and depending on
Later.
the amount of capital you're trying to get,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean, and what it's for. If it's unsecured, then you can get up to 500 grand.
So
just
there
on
are
the
ways
store
that
alone.
you can be broke
Talk
and
to these
get money.
people.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
talk
he's
to
here
everybody
for
on that.
us.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Terrence, you are here for us. So broke people can get fancy houses.
Well, I didn't say broke people can get fancy houses. I said people can get money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, seriously. I mean,
There's money
there's
for
no need to
everyone.
get a fancy house if you can't afford it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, if you
But
have,
you can get a
yeah,
house.
you can get a house definitely.
Right.
I mean, I'm not sure about in Los Angeles because all the houses, even in Compton, like 350, right?
Right.
350.
350 is
450.
nothing. I don't know where
450.
you're talking about.
Good
450.
Lord,
Yeah.
in the hood.
Yes.
Oh,
It's very expensive.
yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm not sure about that part, but as far as if you have income, you have credit,
And you can help people build their credit as well.
I don't build credit. I
But
just
you
help.
have the people that.
Yeah, I have people that
You got a
build
guy.
credit. Yeah, I got it. I know a guy.
No,
No,
God
but
bless her.
I help people that if you have those things that check into the boxes, help you
Right.
get capital.
Right.
So my business is equity and debt. Raising equity and debt.
And can
So
you let us know the name of your business?
It's called Business Development Advisors.
Business Development Advisors.
Yeah.
Calling tomorrow, Sunday or Monday. I'll call Monday.
Absolutely.
Okay, now you're tying this back in. So now you're
Okay.
in Compton, and
Yes.
Grandma and Grandpa are raising you. Trying
Yeah.
to get comfortable. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was raised primarily by my 4 grandparents, and again, they're bringing that Southern mentality. Go to school,
Right. Yes, sir. Yes,
come
ma'am.
out, get
Yes.
a job, work a civil service job. So I knew when I was a kid that I loved movies and television because, they raised me. I came up
Right.
during
So
the
you weren't one of those California kids that was
Yeah.
in the streets by 16, going to the clubs.
No, well, here's the thing. There was this art house theater by where we lived. A lot of times I didn't have babysitting. So I would get left in this theater.
How cool is that?
So I grew up in this theater. All of the employees knew me. They would watch out for me.
And what types of plays would they put on?
Back then, this was the 80s. So I just dated myself. But But yeah, they would circulate the same movie all day.
Oh,
All
okay,
day.
so,
So I
it's
would
a
watch.
theater, a movie theater.
It's a movie theater, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, movie theater.
I still hear theater and think plays, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
no.
my training.
Trained actors right
Yes,
there.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I would watch these movies all day, so I would become fascinated with these movies, but it was never a practical dream.
Right, because
to
you're supposed to
actually-
be a civil servant.
That was in my head. So went to college.
And where'd you go?
I went locally, Cal
Okay.
State,
Cal
State
State.
Long, yeah. So went there. After that, I wanted to be a lawyer.
And let me stop you real quick because those are options. If any of you want to come out here and live in LA and want to go to school, if you're a citizen, not a, what is it? If you live in LA, you're a resident of Los Angeles, you get money off when you go to state colleges like UCLA and Cal State, which are phenomenal schools. So you might want to think about moving out here your senior year, or moving out here after you graduate from college, graduate from high school, staying out here a full year, and then you get you go to college for free, basically.
For free, or go to a community college.
And the community
for a year.
colleges out here, go to a community college for a year, and that's what they do. They call it the USC transfer. And USC has a program that will bring you out here for a year, and maybe you'll go to not Pepperdine, that's a good one, but like Pasadena has a phenomenal city college that they just put a lot of money into their theater department.
Yeah.
So go ahead. So you went to Cal State.
Went to Cal State, got into USC, got into a couple other private schools on a scholarship, 90% scholarship, but it was the 10% that I needed. So I ended up going, well, actually, I did go the community college route, Compton College, then went to Cal, transferred to Cal State.
Right.
Finished, and then I got into law school here locally.
Smart man.
Yeah. So.
Because law school can take you anywhere.
Yes.
You can become a lawyer, you can become a judge, you can become an entertainment lawyer, you can become an agent, you can become a sports agent, you can become so many things with a law degree. And, you know, I don't know if you want to talk about it, and I really don't want to have an Adam 22 moment where I'm throwing ladies' names out. But during this time, didn't you date someone very prestigious? If you wanted to talk about that, you know, just if you wanted to mention, you know, you let a good girl go. If you wanted to throw it out there, how you let a good girl go.
Now she really got me thinking, like, who's a good girl?
You know, how you let a good woman go.
We'll get back to that.
The whole town is laughing at me. How does that song go? I don't think it goes like that. But
silly fool.
Silly fool. How could you do such a good thing? Oh, he feeling it too, y'all. That's my baby. Okay, we gonna let it go.
So
we gonna let it go.
yeah. So law school.
It is her loss, because
So law school.
we love her. Oh, he said.
No, I didn't say her law.
He said
No, I said law school.
So law school.
Yeah. I'm segueing back to the story.
But yeah, you could get into politics as well too, law.
Yeah. Yeah, and those were my intentions. Secretly, I still was harboring, you know, wanting to go into film. I didn't know anyone, didn't have any connections. Well, at the time, I didn't know.
And you're not the only lawyer to make that jump. You know, like David Kelly is also a lawyer who made that jump and wrote shows like The Practice. And
of course.
Some of the better courtroom dramas. Go ahead.
So,
it wasn't even in your mind to make that jump. You were going to law school.
I wanted to. I really wanted to make the jump, but I didn't know how.
Okay.
So I was going to law school, and then I just had an epiphany one day. After my first year, I said, you know what? I got to figure this out. So I ended up getting a PA job. I got a PA job on the Sony Pictures lot. Got fired from that. That was a blow to my plans. Got fired from that.
What happened?
Oh man, it was so small.
What did you were a PA. What were you supposed to do? Go get the water? You told him, fuck you, go get your own damn water, bitch.
No,
what happened?
I think it was something I left. I forgot to pick up or something. Some real small or whatever.
Okay, so it wasn't an ego-related thing, because that's why I got fired from being a waitress. Cause yeah,
It wasn't.
Service wasn't.
I was a horrible PA.
This is the best service.
Yeah.
This is service to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just sucked as a PA, but you got
I
to
sucked
see.
as a PA, but I, got to see, and I kind of got my feet into the business a little bit. So I said, let me figure out how to do this. I'll go back to school and get a master's degree in film and
This young lady's
television.
about to get her doctorates. Okay,
Congratulations. So this was around 2001. I was working in radio at the time. So I said, let me go back to school and get a master's degree.
Radio. Where were you working in radio?
Here locally
Okay.
in LA, Coast and K-Big for Clear Channel.
K what?
K-Big,
K-Big?
yes.
Okay.
So I was working there.
That's a good one, right? K-Big.
104.3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was working
And
there.
what were you doing?
Sales.
You
Yeah.
were behind the, you
Yeah, I was
weren't on the
ad
mic.
sales, no.
Okay.
I wasn't on the mic.
You were getting those ads.
Yes,
Getting that
exactly.
money. So that's where you learned
I had to
how
pay the
get
bills.
money.
Yeah, yeah, really did, because I ended up rolling over a lot of those, disciplines to trying to fundraise in film. But
And
anyway,
how would you do that? You call and be like, hello, this is
it was
the
cold
band
calling. Yeah.
with K-Day and
K-Day.
can
That's
I
so
have some
funny.
money?
Yeah,
What is
basically.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you do it today as
Yeah.
well? Is that
Well, you had sales managers that gave you leads and things of that nature, and but yeah, that's pretty much
so you
how it's
basically
done.
go to a lot of wealthy families, old
Yeah.
family money, doctors,
No,
people with money.
No, you go to Toyota, you go to Nissan, you would go to
Stick it to the
Coldwell
man.
Banker, things of that
Stick
nature.
it to the man.
But anyway, I'm blocking all that out of my.
Right.
A lot of things
For even
I
for
want
your
to block
movie,
out.
did you do that with your movie to fund? Did
Yeah.
you go to the man?
I did.
Good for you.
I went to the man.
I can say some more on
did.
that part.
Well, yeah,
I
yeah.
wanna finish-
Well, they
Yes.
they supplemented some of the money, but anyway.
Just hold your thought.
Yeah.
You're not going
Yeah,
nowhere.
I'm not
You're
going
gonna get it
nowhere.
all out.
But
Don't blush
you gonna
either.
like where
Do
I'm
not
going. You're
blush.
gonna like where I'm
I
going now.
dare you to blush. Do
You
not
guys are
blush.
gonna like. Trust me.
You know how these
Trust me.
light-skinned niggas blush. y'all. Look at it. Go and get
But
red.
you gonna like
go
it,
get
though.
red.
Well, go ahead, go ahead.
and get red.
Let's go to the money. Let's go to the money.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, man.
Go ahead. She know what I mean. She light skinned too. The pretty
go,
light
let's
skin.
go,
We
let's
gotta
go to the money.
let them see you out there. She like I'm She's pretty. Go ahead. What were you like trying to tell us some more about money?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm on
like
the money
to know
stuff.
about
I'm
money.
on the money stuff, right? But I wanted to say that you said that you were calling these guys, and you were asking them for money.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you were really showing them a mirror of what they can benefit from you.
Yeah, exactly.
So as a matter of fact, you weren't selling them you weren't saying, hey, give me money. You were saying,
Right.
hey, what can I do for you?
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. So that's how you get money.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
call
not about
and say, give me your money. You call and you say,
How can I benefit you?
look,
This is
I
how
can get
benefit
you your company on air and that's how they get benefited.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting you airtime, and in that airtime, you're getting
That's
your
right.
money's worth.
Well, it was great training for raising money in film.
So that's
because
correct, because I thought
that
they were
is.
just giving money. I thank you for throwing that in,
Yeah.
Terrace. You must have known.
They're not just
It
giving
was
it
dummies
away.
like us.
You gotta
me and
work
you,
for it,
'cause
though.
you know, y'all thought they was just giving money. It didn't even dawn on me that it was a marketing when you even said marketing. Okay, continue. Thank you, Terrace.
Yeah, all these advertisers that's on any kind of air.
Right.
There's a
You gotta-
person
yeah.
person behind the
Hand 'em
scenes
up.
pushing the buttons to get that
Right. It doesn't just
revenue.
happen. Right.
No, it doesn't just
It
happen.
takes
But
a village to create a real live looking TV show like this one here today. A whole village. Not
Exactly.
in my kitchen, me and my husband. That's okay too, but what is you doing back there? Go ahead. Your little brother, y'all didn't give him enough attention. Y'all did not give that boy enough attention. You know your mama too.
Yeah.
Come on, finish.
so instead of raising money for the man, I decided to become my own corporation. But there was a step in between all of that. I said I was going to go back to school and study film. So you like this one. So I got into Howard.
Okay.
Got into Howard to pursue my MFA degree and also do an assistantship.
Kendall, it's okay. Spelling will teach you to be a lady. It will. And not that you're not a lady, but you are like hip hoppy. I love you, baby. but they will give you etiquette classes, and I know that is something that you talked about. So in that way, Spelman, they do raise ladies, because we at Howard, we raise success stories. I'm just I'm just teasing. We raise hell. Howard, we raise hell. And Spelman, they raise ladies. So there we go. So that's where you need to be, my love, and I'm proud of you. So go ahead.
She's a typical Howard woman. So I got into Howard. So my goal was to go to Howard, do an assistantship, teach, while pursuing my MFA degree. And also, we had a station out there in Baltimore that I was going to transfer to and work there as well. So I was taking trips to DC, Baltimore, once a month for over the course of 5 months. Yeah, I hate talking about this, but
just go ahead, spit it out.
So I started taking the trips. There was this one trip that my last trip was my last meeting with the station manager, and he wanted to reschedule the trip. So I would always fly out Thursday, have all of Friday, fly back to LA, have all of Monday. We were supposed to meet on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday, I believe. I think it was Tuesday. He wanted to reschedule this time, and I said, "Nah, I can't. I got to get back to LA. We want to have you. I have to meet with you." So he wanted to reschedule. I said, "Nah." Then finally, I said, he pushed the meeting forward for one day. I would take the same flight each time. This particular flight that I was supposed to be on was a flight that hit the Pentagon.
Really?
Yeah, took that flight 5 times in a row
And
out of National Airport.
And didn't take
The first
6.
flight, yeah, the first flight back to LA, 6:05 flight, whatever it was. So because
so you knew
he,
you had a mission higher
Yeah.
than
because he rescheduled the meeting,
The
I missed the
radio.
flight. Yeah. So needless to say, I didn't go to DC for
God ain't
years.
done what you did.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
So when I got back there,
that
yeah.
is one of those moments. Those
That's one of those
Wow.
moments. I
Yes.
still have my itinerary. So when I
You
got back
should.
to LA,
That's great.
I said, forget this. I'm gonna just go at this. Just
Right. Because I
You
could
know,
have been
whatever.
all up
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Pentagon right now.
exactly.
My
So
piece is getting,
man, I said I wasn't fulfilled. That wasn't my destiny. So I
Right.
said my destiny is, since I'm still here,
Let me,
I'm
let
gonna
me
make
go
a
on.
film.
Yes, let me
At
go
least
on.
one. I gotta do at least one.
Right.
So within the next 6 months, I was making my first short film. So that was my integration into the business.
Right.
No,
Just
good
do
deal.
it.
No,
Yeah, just do it.
No
So,
regrets. I love
right.
it.
So you made your first short film. And from there, how did you get to where we are today? Which is, this is the most, I would think, I don't know, is this the most high profile film you've made in your career thus far?
It will be.
Right. And like we talked about, every movie I've ever done for you, and you invite me along for the ride on a lot of them. I meet some of the most interesting people, like TC, Carson.
Carter.
Carter.
TK Carter. Yeah.
TK.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to get these names right, because he's the king of all kings.
Yeah.
TK
He's
Carter.
definitely a
I got to
trendsetter.
meet. Oh my gosh, he's such a phenomenal man and actor. Working with you, we had a lot of fun on a set. But I noticed you do everything from the rooter to the tutor. Like, you're very Spike Lee hands-on. You're like helicopter mom hands-on.
Yeah.
Like, it is your baby. And that's why I love your t-shirt, because you do everything from the concept to the writing of the script to the casting of the producing, which is production, casting of every single player, even down to your team. You set your team, and then your hand is in every pot,
Yeah.
and then you edit it yourself. So what's gonna happen? Like, I often wonder, I would love to see Spider-Man directed by Spike Lee. I think he would bring, is it just me? I think he would bring something different to a genre that we're used to seeing the same old thing.
Right.
But I feel like from him, there's hesitancy, like you. Like when you get into that type of situation, there's so many hands-on.
Yeah.
You kind of you're more of a puppet than a
Yeah.
director. So can you talk about?
Absolutely. Like you just mentioned, I think this will probably end up being my biggest project to date. And with that happening, I've been mulling around trying to dive into episodic work, which is directing TV shows and things of that nature, and hopefully integrate myself into that. But I know once you're in that system, you're in it,
Right.
you know. And I have...
You're
yeah,
union? You've been union, haven't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Yeah, so...
You're like old school union.
Yeah.
Our
I'm not,
film is
I'm not old
premiering
school, I'm new school.
at the Writers Guild.
Yes, yes. So once you are on that side, you kind of, I don't want to say because I probably have some friends watching who's doing, but there's so much more that I want to do, and I'm so used to doing everything myself in
Right.
terms of telling my stories. But
Right.
that brings me to our current project, Kings of LA,
Right.
which I don't know if you remember, probably about, man, time flies, probably about close to 10 years ago, I had you read a 1-hour pilot. Why are you laughing? You remember that, right? I had you playing a different character, of course, which was a madam.
Well, I love working
Yeah.
with you. Everything
Yeah.
you give me,
You remember
I get
that
to
for
really
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
He must
So,
remember. You know,
yeah.
I don't remember yesterday.
No, he's
about-
good with that. But
Okay.
so
Yeah, he's great.
my intentions were to, this is a TV show in
Right.
the making. So I wrote the pilot and I developed a Bible for the series.
Right.
But this was in 2011, 2012. Before, you know, things were where they are in terms of content and us getting opportunities. Now
they're bombarded.
Yeah,
Yes.
they
So you
looking
got your
for-
foot in there.
Yeah. So back then I pitched it to one studio.
Okay.
They passed. I think it was probably because it was a little ahead of its time.
Right.
Now the subject matter and things that we're talking about
Right.
in the movie/TV series is very topical and very relatable to a lot of
Right.
things
So
that's
they
going
double
on.
back around.
So this is what we're going to do. So I said, let me dust the script off, but this time I'm going to just do it myself and raise the money and make essentially what is 2 one-hour episodes, which is a TV movie that's going to serve as kind of like a prequel to the series.
Oh, so is that what this is?
Yes,
This is a TV show.
it's a TV show. Yeah.
That's so. You know what, y'all?
The first 2 episodes, but it runs as a full-length feature.
That is so cool.
And can easily be a standalone feature film. But I was going for the home run on this. one.
And the beauty of the role is, you know, I don't have to take my clothes off. And like, no, y'all laugh, but like, without saying too much, because I love the project that I was attached to, and I'm still attached to it, but not in the same way. So usually, like, Forrest will read my scripts, but we've been really busy. He's in school, real
glad you
estate,
said that.
and you know, so he didn't get to read the last script I did. So I took the job, you know, because I loved the woman producing it. And so she's like been a child actress. I just said, okay, I'm gonna take the job. I'm doing it. I'm having fun. She knew I hadn't read it because she knows I'm just me. I'm trifling, maybe.
That's what you have Forrest for. She's not trifling.
So I didn't read the script, and it was time to go to work. Because I'll read the script, like, if I'm really busy, and it's an independent, and it's only 15 minutes, because it's an anthology little series. It's only 15 minutes, 15 pages, you know, and I figured I'll give myself 2 days, and then every day prior to work. You know how we do it. Mm-hmm. So when I got the script, I'm supposed to have sex with 7 different men. 7 in 15 minutes. And I'm like, is this a porno? and they mad at me. And I'm like, this script should have had a stamp on it that said explicit content. Shouldn't they tell you, like, it's naked scenes before you take the money?
Yeah.
I just don't want to get the money back, but I'm gonna get the money back because I ain't giving what they wanted,
This is so uncomfortable.
so I gotta get the money back. But
I would never ask you to do anything like that.
they even stuck a toilet scene in there, y'all, because you know they must have heard me talk about what it takes to get an Oscar. You gotta show your stuffs and take a shit. You gotta sit on the toilet. Now, I don't mind if it's one movie and it's directed by Fancy Pants, starring, and it's independent. You Fancy Pants enough for me with your script talents. I've been, involved in many beautiful independent films. And now I'm not saying anything about that, but I kept wondering why everybody was looking at me like, hey, I play your husband tomorrow. And everybody else was like, I'm your friend. And I was like, the character got a husband? I was like, I should read this script.
Now, were these actors that we know of, or
One person, and I didn't even he's not even one of the people I have sex with.
So the other six.
None of the ones I'm supposed to have sex with.
You were going to change
were
someone's life.
Known actors.
6 people.
None of those
6 people.
And I'm like,
Do they know this now?
They
just
figured
now
it out
seeing
when
it?
I didn't come to the
Okay.
job. But didn't nobody ask me to do all that in my 20s. I'm really not understanding why I keep getting these offers to do all of this in my 50s. Do y'all really want to see these sucked on, eaten on, chewed on? I'm just saying. So, yeah.
He's used to this.
They were very kind to me because the producer, like I said, she was just like, just get the money back, child. Just get the money back. I understand you're truly proud. You don't want to do the movie. I was like,
We give it all back that day.
well, we gave back. I didn't do that role, so I'm still in the movie, but I'm not the lead of those 15 minutes. But I was saying, if it was a whole 2-hour movie, and it was independent. And maybe through the course of 2 hours, she had sex with 7 people because it was part of the struggle of her life. And maybe every 15 minutes somebody different. But
15.
not, y'all gonna
How about
squeeze 7
10
people
years,
in
maybe.
15 minutes? That's a lot going. That's a porno. That's
So-
too much going on for mama.
So it's-
there's some sexy little mama doing that part right now.
10 minutes.
And she gonna give it to y'all because it is a nice role, but just not for me. But yes.
Yeah, no,
So
you're
I just thought I wanted to see what you thought about that, and I see that you agree with me, my mother, my
Well,
son, and Forrest.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I do. I
As someone who
Yeah.
I'm also representing you,
Yeah.
I have
Exactly.
to look at all of that, all the future projects that I have,
Oh man, I was dancing in my living room when I saw them.
Right,
like I told
that's
Forrest,
just-
I said
that
that's
just
a
looks-
win for us.
Right, good for you. So I
know?
can't, I have to be discerning is
Yeah.
the word with
Yeah.
the roles and I have to read them. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have helped.
That will help. She'll read them now.
I bet you I will. Because I was just swear I kept wondering why. I can't wait to see you shoot. I was like, okay.
But
I'm
going,
shooting today.
yeah, no, we
So
ain't,
go ahead.
we ain't
finish
got to do
this
that.
talk. Yeah, your script is beautiful. Are you ready to show a clip?
No, hold on, let me finish talking.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, Paula's character was originally written as a man. The only thing I did at the last minute was change pronouns. That's it. But the dialogue is all intended for a man to deliver them.
And my character's name,
Is Mason.
right.
Is Mason, which is, it could go either way. But anyway, yeah,
So that's
So
very
when you see the
feminist
character
of you.
No, yeah, I wanted a strong black female character. That's what I thought the script was lacking.
Right.
So I changed that, and that's why I eliminated.
I appreciate that.
I eliminated the other character, as we know, which was a madam, and then
Right.
kind of
'cause, you
lateraled
know,
that over into this.
it would have been easy for me to play a madam,
Yeah,
but you,
exactly.
You helped.
I
me
wanted to
play-
see you
Right.
something different,
Gangsta,
different,
like
not
how?
different. You've played. Your body of work is so vast, and I think some of the other work gets kind of brushed under the table. Like people forget. Man, when I watch Ray Donovan like every episode Sunday nights. So when I was watching you play that character, I was like, man, I was smiling, man. I was so proud. And then, you know, the other characters. I mean, the one character that I really liked, which kind of maybe typecast or whatever, was in Cellular. It was not Cellular, but the phone booth. Yes.
Thank you. You know,
I
get
was
a little,
thoroughly
like,
entertained.
Like it's
But-
not about me. It's
but-
about you. But
but
those
anyway,
are the reasons why you decided
That motivated
to work
me
with
to put you.
I am amused.
Yes, put you in this
Not
role.
amused. Amused.
And I
And
want.
I
yeah.
try to be amused for my creative friends. Like, you know, we keep in touch and
Mm-hmm.
we talk and kick it, and you'll be like, blah 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 blah. You know, just to maintain that
Yeah.
connection, because I know you've got dreams bigger than
Mm-hmm.
this.
And this is a part of them.
Right.
This is a part of. I feel like this project is definitely, it's the one. People that have watched my career, you know, up to this point, who have seen pieces or whatever, people who are part of the crew, people in post-production, they're like, this, yeah. I see the ascension, and I really like this. And, you know, all of the feedback from, like, the post-production crew, a lot of guys I'm working with for the first time who work on dozens of movies a year, it's like, this one's fun.
Now, you're very authentic with your casting. Not just myself, you know,
Yeah.
but, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
a
we
lot
got-
of the young guys
Yeah.
that you cast.
Oh, I know where you're going.
I'm just saying, talk about it. Like, you know,
Well-
they're very authentic
Well, one thing I want to do with
and talented.
and talented, yeah. One thing I want to do with this piece, it's an LA project. It's unapologetically black. A lot of the issues are central to the actual LA experience, not just LA, but, you know, in other cities as well. So I will say, casting-wise, I wanted kind of a mix of people like yourself who we know you for these type of roles, and we've seen you in this type of movie, but we've never seen this kind of a mix of a cast together.
Right.
From all of the professionals who have years of experience to the quote unquote newcomers.
Right.
You know what
Who
I'm
are
saying?
still great actors.
Who are? Yeah, I cast.
And then
yeah.
let's talk about the skyline. You use California as a beautiful character as well, backdrop. You
Yeah.
you know, I think we shot right around the corner from Nipsey's.
Yeah. We shot.
where-
Yeah.
Like literally right around the corner from where Nipsey
No,
has
across
his-
the street.
Across the street.
Across the street,
Right.
but in the same place where the mural is.
That's what I was trying to
The
say.
body shop
Yes.
on Slauson.
And I think the day after we left is when that Rainbow Kid came out of jail or whatever and took a picture in
Yeah.
front of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, and the Rainbow Kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he came and took I remember, and then he came and took a picture, like literally the day after we wrapped that spot.
Yeah, we shot all through South Central, from Watts all the way down to USC to downtown, obviously downtown.
So what are you expecting to come from this? Right now, you're in partnership with a studio that is preparing to premiere your project, Kings of LA. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Kings of LA. Where do I want to see this?
Yeah, you want to see it on television. And
Television or streaming platform.
right,
You know
and the
what
company that you're working with right now is prepared to facilitate that.
We haven't signed a formal agreement.
Have they
But-
seen anything yet?
No, but
that
they
explains
have
it.
not seen it.
That explains a
But-
lot. I have seen pieces.
But they've read it. So, yeah, and I will say
Where
that
you get your ideas? Because it's a very clever. Did it take you a long time to do you? Is it just something? Because my friends from Memphis have often complained that the drug shows are too watered down. That they're tired of seeing, you know, either something that's another history. They want to see Snow on the Bluff, you know, and we're just not giving that to them.
yeah, yeah. Well, the drug element plays a small role in the film or in the series.
Right, they want to see themselves,
Yeah.
the small man
Exactly.
drug dealer,
Exactly.
not the Scarface Coloni Milan.
Yeah.
I had a couple sips.
Yeah.
Tony Corleone, Corleone.
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana.
Yeah.
And Don Corleone.
No, yeah.
That makes sense. Who the hell is Tony Corleone? That's a new rapper, y'all.
Oh,
Tony
man.
Corleone.
That's so funny. Somebody will
And
probably name themselves
if
that, too.
somebody is, I thought of this in the shower the other day. If I was a Crip and I was a girl and I was a rapper, I would call myself Cat Ballou. Go look up the old Jane Fonda movie, Cat Ballou. Because it's blue and you wear blue because you're a Crip and then you be cat, never mind. Okay. Just saying, Jane Fonda, she was a Western shoot 'em up lady. Just throwing it out there. Oh my gosh, time flies. Can we finally see the trailer for the movie?
We can't.
You know what?
We can't.
Okay.
But
we can't, but.
Y'all know where to find it. Kings of LA. It will be
No, we don't know where to find it.
Google. It will be present. The presence will start to build probably somewhere around late August. You'll see it around. So when you see it, you'll be like, okay, that's right. That's
So
it.
that we know what to pray for you. We will pray for your highest good.
Yes.
And the prayer is we want to find a platform that will honor and air the show. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I have seen it. And now it's time to get down to business. The rest of this half hour is dedicated to us walking over here and watching these brothers perform for us. It's a concert, y'all. So let's go
The
get
rappers.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Chris is our African rapper.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, man. That's more Jamaica. I love that you represent Africa. What part of Africa are you from, Cushy?
I'm from Uganda.
Uganda. I'm from
Yeah.
Uganda. I'm from Uganda. I'm gonna connect.
Yeah, Uganda.
Wakanda, my anaconda. I'm from Uganda. What an anaconda. Okay, so
That's a
I'm
real
loving
thing.
that Africa is loving hip hop. You guys have always loved hip hop. Like from the inception, I've seen you guys embrace not only the culture, but you guys love cross colors. You wear a lot of cross color clothing and hip hop gear.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Basically, in Africa, we do a lot of there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music going on.
You have a
Me
beautiful
basically.
accent.
Thank you so much. Basically, I've just gotten into the whole system again, the music system again. So I'm just trying to push hard because we are going through a lot. We're going through a lot right now. We're going under a lockdown. But me personally, I do almost all genres of music. So I can bass in reggae. I can do dancehall. I can do zouk, our own music. So
And what is Zouk?
right.
What is
Zouk.
exactly?
Zouk is it's like a fuse. It's like you know that kind of how should I call it? It's like from Africa and France. So it is a fusion of the Congolese part of it.
There is a huge hip hop scene in France. You know, I did a film with a French diva, and she had a lot of hip hop friends who were famous rappers in France. Like the hip hop culture is huge over there.
Yep. So a lot
That's
of
what
Zouk is part of France and Africa. It's like a
Right.
fuse of
Is it also like a
France.
dance?
Yeah, it has that kind of Afrobeat and stuff, but
Right.
it's kind of slow, but it has that emotional feeling. They always have the emotional feelings in it.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm interested. Okay, so are there a lot of rappers, any rappers coming out of Africa right now, making any noise? Is Akon from Africa?
Senegal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he is, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I did well. I did good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you did good.
is he our only one? Are there any other rappers coming out of Africa? We know we have Haiti represented, and God bless. We were going to talk about the Haitian president, but I'm going to wait until I get some of my Haitian friends. I'm going to invite on to talk about it instead with me, because I'm not Haitian and I don't want nobody Haitian getting mad at me. Nobody y'all. But some folk y'all want to stay on their good side.
Ooh,
Okay, so it's time to go.
I'm vaccinated.
Y'all ready to perform? We're still gonna do the damn thing. They just get to really perform. So hold tight right there. I'm gonna go to the other side, and we about to party, y'all. All right, everybody, we're back. I hate pauses. But, you know, if we were here every week, like we really should, if I wasn't traveling, but, you know, I'd get out of bed and we'd come here and we'd shoot a real show for you guys every week. In these days and ages, it's just hard to get people to come out to Inglewood. You know, we'd have to really I'd be the only one here. Today is special. And because it's special, I'm going to introduce our special Memphis folk. So, everybody, is it on me or on them? Because I'm sitting here talking, looking at the thing, but they look awfully pretty, don't they? Look how chill this is. I love your space decor. Once again, we're at the vibration frequency. I got it. So Rowdy's in town. Come on up here, Rowdy, otherwise we wouldn't see you because you don't rhyme. Now, Rowdy, I definitely want you to meet, let me make sure I'm hiding all my vegetables. I want you to meet Van. Van, this is Rowdy. Rowdy is the producer, aka he took a class by the Lion King. Yeah, in the head. He scores for films. So a lot of these cuts will be his. So just pay attention to the brother.
A great producer,
You know
also
what?
a great performer, and singer as well.
Are
ladies
you-
and gentlemen.
are you
Give it
really-
up for the one and only, the only one.
Is he really?
Why you always tripping? Are you tripping now? Why you always tripping? Stop playing. Girl, you know you tripping. You know it. Girl, you stay tripping. Why you always tripping? Stop playing now. Why you always tripping? Quit playing, girl. Girl, you know you tripping. Stop tripping now. Girl, you stay tripping. Stop tripping. Ooh. There you go again. There you go again. Listen to your friends. Always a question on where I've been. After me, the same question different. To find a lie you can catch me in. Got me out here second guessing. But I won't be the one stressing. Want me out on your blessing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
So, can I be on the remix?
Absolutely.
Nigga, why you always tripping? Why you
Skreet
always
you might well be
tripping?
on it.
Nigga, why you always tripping? You gotta get
You
the
get
girls
the
first.
response, yeah.
Because you need the response. Every time I call you, you don't pick up the phone. I know you're all alone.
Yeah.
So pick, you know, you need
Yeah,
me.
you need that. You
Right.
gonna need that.
And that little hook I gave you, I don't know if y'all can hear it.
I heard it.
But
I
I
heard
threw
it.
in a little why you always I ain't
love
tripping.
But
You know I love you and your mama. So we thank you. That's
I figure I'd do this joint since we in LA. Like, cause people be thinking they know what success is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need them chips for my set, so I'm back in my bag, tryna run up a check till I fill up the stash. And you gotta pay me respect, it means just as much as the cash. I'd rather be filthy and rich than be out here broke with the swag, I'm catching a lick, catching the lick, catching the play, making a hit, making a way, a whip in the chain now, keep it on straight. Your own and my own ain't the same. Your own and my own ain't the same. They ain't the same. Look, I just wanna give my mama $100 bills off of writing something. Got an offer, I ain't even read it. I'ma treat it like I did see it. I ain't checking for the TMZ and you ain't gotta tweet it when you see me eating. I would rather see a different country on the beach, well, winter, summer. That's 2 seasons for the naysayers and the shade throwers. Way overdue, looking for a W, but I'm way closer. Name posted on a bigger check. Ain't finna let up till my pockets is filling with Benjamins they haven't printed yet. And I got the internet, that's a fishing line. Getting time to be getting mine. No sitting, I'm in the kitchen. I'm on a mission, and I might need a snack till it's dinner time. Time and a half, that's overtime. My notebook been notarized. My motivation been motorized. About to rob the game with no disguise. I'm on the road, butter. Stepping in the game, picking out a lane like I'm finna bowl gutter. Could've bought a chain, but I'm stacking up the chains cause I'm trying to make the dough. Double. Red on the beat, got the bass so sweet, but the flow trouble. Looking for the tune like Hubba Bubba. I need them chips for my set. Hey, so I'm back in my bag, tryna run up a check till I fill up the stash. And you gotta pay me respect. It means just as much as the cash. I'd rather be filthy and rich than be out here broke with this. This the part I want y'all to sing along with. Say catching a lick, catching a play, making a hit, making a way, a whip in the chain now, keeping them straight. Your own and my own ain't the same. Your own and my own ain't the same. They ain't the same now. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all like that? Yeah. I got one more for y'all too, cause I'm giving my homies a chance to, you know what I'm saying, get they reserves and come back and kill it for y'all again. So this one is called The Eye Opener. This is produced by RowdyProductionz. Shout out to RowdyProductionz. I told Rowdy we was coming down. He was like, I'm coming too. He came a day early. He came before us. He beat us here. And his Pops. Shout out to Pops one time. Yeah, so Pops, you should be proud because your son, he produced this joint, and I'm finna murder this. Oh. And he beat me here.
He was here first.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of his hustle. That's all. Can they see us chilling? Oh, good. That's a good look for you because we're all about you, right?
That's love. I'm with it. And we finna get off too. I gotta try not to knock this stand over. All right, we good.
Is this another call and response?
Nah, this is just sit back and enjoy the ride. This is a roller coaster. All right, so you get on the roller coaster, you just sit there and vibe. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without knocking this mic stand over. Okay, I'm back, like I've been gone, but I've been here all this year. In the cut, collecting bucks, speeding up and switching gears. Pull it off, I left my mark on every track that touched their ears. Every mile that I go up, I lose more fucks that I can't give. Just one life I had to live, and I'm gonna live until I die. I can't die, cause all my rhymes is gonna make sure that I survive. The Most High provide my strength, all my lows is my content. I'm not content, cause I need more. About my dough, I up my stick, I let it rain like it's a call when I don't wanna talk. I ain't ashamed, I put like way too much stock in the opinions that didn't mean a thing. Man, I cleared up my mental and tatted my temple. I'm keeping it simple and plain. When it come to James, I give a fuck about whatever, whoever feel like it's better. I bet I'ma go in the game. Bet I'm on more different features than podium speakers. Feel like a version of Wayne. Bet if I bet, I'ma bet it on me and I'm betting it all. Even the change, even the odds, it's odd. I'm eating with gods. I used to sleep in the dark, right in my car, under the stars. Now I see the sun through my bars. Look at the light. I look at the mic like most niggas look at their wife. Look at the track like crooked cops look at the blacks. Try me, I'm taking your life. I've been polite most of the time. I heard the shots, none of them hit. I knocked a lot, then I did this, then I did this. You know it's lit. You know nobody be coming the way that I'm coming consistently, but no one mentioned me. And that shit triggering everything in me to label the industry #1 enemy. Mentally, I'm out here mentoring many me's that's in my vicinity. Finishing any symphony they sent to me, different breed. I come from a different breed. See, I came out the jungle, was trapped in the trap till I came out a hunter. Corner to corner blocking, I'm a business owner, now I'm turning profit. Stockman, Karate Kid, block chopping all the cock blockers. Haters talking like I'm hot topic, like I'm in the mall, but I'm not shopping. Last left, but I came right. They look over me like I ain't bright. I ain't cry, I just stay bright. And then I shine with a great light. They talk shit like I can't fight. Ignore my songs like I can't write. Till I take a bite out their whole life like a great white. And I can't hide, I'm in plain sight. Shout out to RowdyProductionz, man.
Production.
My name's Jason the Hater. Show the paper, I fold it for later. Daily when I snap like I'm posing with gators. My composure and cameras that's owed to my nature. A diamond from the picture shine exposing these fakers. Bowls for you foes, hey makers, see stars, hear woes like I stole for the Lakers. Shock in the boat, the flow of a taser, beer where touch with care like when holding a razor. Knocking down doors of my neighbor's Bogart and disregarding my dad's brown blazer. I'm cold on the block, glacier, an army contract the only time you get signed with the major. Top of the bottle, about to pop off, bread underground so you never see me drop off. Camp after bar, don't get caught, boss heads that ain't ready automatically get chopped off. Words of boot camp, never slump soft on my run lot. Think twice before you run cross. Personal and foul, unsportsmanlike. The hater packing more tonight. With that HIP, the hop in me. You can tell how I spit on the MIC. That it's the HIP, the hop in me. Representing always for the IMC. Now, when I say come on, y'all say come on, come on. Come on! When I say rock on, y'all say rock on, rock on, rock on! Yeah, get the molasses out your a-hole and people rest out. By this privilege, pay phones. Hang on, way strong strength of an elephant. Definite rap fan, but never spin a J. Cole. Only pesos and syndicate. The hurdles that I jump on this course with the underground circle of the M-Town squads and crews. I be rocking with, popping in my player. I'm a two-man Popian. Deep like the minds of my nota. Flow serious, but sometimes I'm a jokester. Mysterious, blindfold you and hoax you. If you going ham, hard tie you and roast you. Grow up on a swine, but they say I ain't supposed to. Stay eating MC's ribs and both shoulders. The rap and syringe that'll poke you, dope you, get you all lit up and tote you. Whatever. Once again, my name is Jason the Hater, and my mother wrote this song. Hear ye, people of the region. Here comes a man for all seasons. And blow, you see my possum orange man, but me, I'm from the M, and I'm known from all around. But you ain't got the X's down south since day one. And when it comes to ripping, it's Memphis and stay come, see. I spit it kinda different, say some, but when God gave a style, see he did make one. So hold up, you know this mic not to hand me. My flow hit your tongue, tasting sweeter than cotton candy. You all want more, and you shocked on how I am you. But you ain't got to form me no line to get a sample. All you got to do is put your hands up in the air and say, oh yeah. No no doubt, baby, that's just how I kick it. You're not under the spell of the microphone wizard. I rock well and it ain't hard to tell, but when I put you under my spell, yeah, the mic device is like a wand in my hand. So when I put you all in the trance, show me the stage, yeah, I know what to do. I got you too. Kicking these flows that's colder than the blizzard. The hater, it's the microphone wizard. Razor sharp edge, warned when I slash ya. Make a like a high-end, abracadabra, this rap master. I'll be dying with laughter when suckers try to play tough. Then I have to cast a spell of disaster. War-chain wizardry, devastate the mind, break them down physically. This mic beam, like high beams. I shine bright in dark scenes, like tight jeans. I'm all up in your privacy, the live is secret. But like Usain Bolt in the 100, it ain't a rivalry. Just total domination. This ain't Camp Crystal Lake, but still, I'm killer chasing enemies, they don't react so quick. My black fist, straighten up their hair like an afro pick. You know these streets, I might roll deep, it's no surprise, and if so, we super thick, like Beyonce thighs. I rock well, and it ain't hard to tell, but when I put you under my spell, yeah, the mic device is like a wand in my hand. So when I put you all in the trance, show me the stage, yeah, I know what to do. Watch this. I got you too. Kicking these flows that's colder than a blizzard. The hater, it's the microphone wizard. There'll be no clapping, ladies and gentlemen, no clapping.
Yeah. Here we go. Key to life, nigga. Revolution televised, nigga. Choices either live or die, nigga. Pick a side, nigga. We gon' change the atmosphere in here, making sure the signal good and clear. Life is like the right rear view. The end is much closer than it appears. This is too real for the radio. This ain't the way it was supposed to go. The system made us out to be a sickness, and now we about to be an antidote. Still got a bit of a way to go. Mentally, we on the bed rest. Turn the blind eye to the facts. Awoke, but ain't out the bed yet. What we waiting for, homie? For them to drop the bomb on us. Rappers working for the feds now. Can't keep a job with your dreads now. On the one with no legs now. What the fuck is you smoking? Are you too gone if that white girl? You must be Lamar Odom. To take it right back to where we belong, at the top of that totem. The drip is separate, but the knowledge is free, and you know the shop open. We all came from the same struggle, the same issues and the same trouble, and we all got it in out the mud, even though we ain't from the same puddle. Black Nazi, I feel like a black Nazi. I feel like Stokely Carmichael. I feel like Haile Selassie. I feel like Martin and Malcolm, and we gon' rewrite the doctrine. I feel like no one can stop me. I feel like no one stop me. Key to life, nigga. Revolution televised, nigga. Choices either live or die, nigga. Pick a side, nigga. This is where the revolution starts. This is where the separation ends. Truth beside the lies will be revealed. Renewing of the mind shall begin. The jig is up, goose is cooked. Promote the real, remove the fly. Wisdom of art, and we are to live our life. For Jesus, we be gods. Jesus said he was God in the flesh and they thought he was crazy. Now we walk around, call each other God, and they think that we crazy. Look at the irony. Look how they keeping their eye on us. Satellites just to spy on us. Drones flying overhead. Yeah, they want us dead. Ostracized over the media. We get crucified by police. Even they love to say that we all equal. They ain't looking that way to me. And we've been pacified down for so long, we can't see the forest for the tree. I think it's time for a new understanding of what it means to be free. Support our own and then add more. Keep circulating that cash flow on one accord till we can afford. New beer means no Bass Pro, now let's go. Black Nazi, I feel like a black Nazi. I feel like Stokely Carmichael. I feel like Haile Selassie. I feel like Martin and Malcolm, and we gon' rewrite the doctrine. I feel like no one can stop me. I feel like no one can stop we. Black Nazi, I feel like a black Nazi. I feel like Stokely Carmichael. I feel like Haile Selassie. I feel like Martin and Malcolm, and we gon' rewrite the doctrine. I feel like no one can stop me. I feel like no one can stop me. Key to life, revolution televised. No disguise, choices either live or die. You decide, so you better pick a side. Pick a side. Key to life, revolution televised. Choices either live or die. You decide, so you better pick a side. Pick a side. Fists up, No one can stop who we are. No one can stop who we are. Know what I'm saying? Peace.
Yeah. It's called mixed signals though. It's called mixed signals. Yeah. If you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me slide through. You get the drift and you like my drip, just let me slide through. You get the drift and you like my drip, just let me slide through. You get the drift and you like my, yeah. You got me confused. Don't know what to do. Should I play it cool? Should I make a move? Are you in the mood for company? Can I come to you? I mean, are you really the one for me or am I being fooled? Shit, I need a clue. I need your help, I need a sign. I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling blind. I'm in the dark, I want your heart. You give me yours, I give you mine. I give you time, you can decide. I'm trying to be more than a fling, boo. I'm tired of your page, you got me engaged. I'm finna ring you, pick up the phone. I know you home, I'm on your line. If I'm on your voicemail, then you on my mind. I keep on calling, you never answer. But in my DM, you always tell me I'm handsome, yeah. You like to play with me, yeah. You like to flirt, you like to flirt. I'm a temp agency, I'm trying to give you that work. I got a hook in my pants, I wanna do more than smash. I just, yeah. If you keep sending me signals, we really can't do nothing but crash. You get the drift, you so with the shit. When you ask for a pic, do you want a smile or you want this? Or you want them both? I mean, how will I know? If her heart is a house, should I knock or just open the door? And if not, can we meet on the road? Do you promise to come to the shows? Can you handle me loving my fans? You understand the person I am more than a man. I'm like a myth, 52 shows in a year, and I record in the gym. Right now I'm hot, that mean I'm moving a lot, but I don't wanna fight when I'm here. And I'ma work till I'm in the hearse. Don't go to sleep, don't go to church. Didn't say I won't, I said I don't. Honest as fuck, gifting the curse. Oh yeah, I curse, but not a lot. I go berserk with a stove in a pot. I'm not cooking dope, but I know how to rock. I'm good on my job and good on the block. I had to hit you with the resume. Now I'm hoping for a call back. Seen that pic you posted yesterday. What you doing, girl, with all that? You ain't feeling what I'm trying to say. Say the word and I'ma fall back. But if the deal is you feeling me, I got your number, I'ma call that phone. When I know you home, I'm on your line. If I'm on your voicemail, then you on my mind. I keep on calling, and you never answer. But in my DM, you always tell me I'm handsome, yeah. You like to play with me, yeah. You like to flirt, you like to flirt. I'm a temp agency, I'm trying to give you that work. I got a hook in my pants, I wanna do more than smash. I wanna last, but if you keep singing mixed signals, y'all can sing with me this time. If you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me slide through. If you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me. Yeah, if you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me. If you get the drip and you like my drip, just let me. Hey, pick up the phone. I know you home. I'm on the line. Yeah, I just wanted to do this, and I felt like this was a dope son. Yeah, I keep on calling. And you never answer, but in my DM, you always tell me I'm handsome, yeah. You like to play with me, you like to flirt. I'm a temp agency, I'm trying to give you that work. I got a lot in my plans, I wanna do more than smash, I wanna last, but if you keep singing, okay, sing one more time. You come on through. If you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me. If you get the drift and you like my drip, just let me. Are y'all gonna be my backup? The drip, and you like my drip, just let me
slide through.
Hey, you get the drip, and you cut the beat. I want to get this. I want to get this acapella. If you get the drip, and you like my drip, just let me
slide through.
If you get the drip, and you like my drip, just let me
slide through.
If you get the drip, and you like my drip, just let me
slide through.
Yeah, you get the drip, and you like my drip, just let me slide through. Hey.
Happen. Memphis made it happen, y'all. And where are you, Kush? Where are you?
Nah. Me?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm in Uganda, Africa.
Oh, you're in Uganda. You're in Uganda right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, so we've got to come to you, right?
No,
We gotta come.
I'm
We
gonna
like,
come
no,
to
we
you.
like, yes. We all want to come to you. I got my back too. I got my shots. Probably need about 10 more to come visit, but I got started.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so who wants to? And I'm just disappointed I didn't get to see you. I just want to squeeze your cheeks, Corey, young Corey. But
you gonna see me soon though. We're gonna make that happen. Though. I promise you. I promise you. I got held up.
Yes,
I'll go first this time, Paula.
All right, Hydro. Make it happen, babe.
Yeah. Hold up, watch it, wait. Hit him with 40, show him levitate. Shotgun, get the demo straight with the shotgun. I can demonstrate. Smoke what I'm saying, and I got a beat from try that. Hit him with the bass and the hi-hat. Happy trees in my body. Where I'm from, they don't play around. Better watch what you say around. They'll come through and spray around. Get it straight out, lay down. Street cultivate by the pound. Crossbred with Manhattan Brown. Bridgeport, Long Island Sound. Spinning that cake at Jacob. Straight rap, got the zip lock. Left nothing but the strip hop. Clip with a dope pick. Kawasaki on a ghost shit. Shrink rap got a zip lock. Left nothing but the strip hop. Loose clip with a dope pick. Kawasaki on a ghost shit. I like the flow. I'm sitting high, I'm on a plane, roll up a boat. I'm on a yacht, smoking a plane, I like the flow. Big Billy with the gruff, call me the GOAT. Not gonna lie, I'm sitting high, I like the flow. I'm sitting high, I'm on a plane, roll up a boat. I'm on a yacht, smoking a plane, I like the flow. Big Billy with the gruff, call me the GOAT. Not gonna lie, I'm sitting high, moon rock, I'm a veteran. Sticking gasoline like medicine. Sipping on that can of lean, I'm higher than I ever been. Space bud now, imagine me floating high up in another galaxy. Up there on cloud 9, there's no place I'd rather be. Float. Sticks and Slim Jims get smoked. Bullies and stendos let go. Minus the horns, minus the hooves, call me the GOAT. Light in the air, I'm looking fly, I'm on a boat. Prince wipe out check cash, flip star get hella cash. But me bust the rhymes, I'ma get the bag. Designer, I'ma wear the bag. Bust down while I grip the bag. Hate mad when you get the laugh. When you pay this mad, then you get the laugh. Going hard for my dividends. Love works, got the medicine. Really living in the world, sin. Know where to start, know where to end. Going hard for my dividends. Love works, got the medicine. Really living in the world, sin. Know where to start, know where to end. I like the flow. I'm sitting high, I'm on a plane, roll up a boat. I'm on the yacht, smoking a plane, I like the flow. Big Billy with the gruff, call me the GOAT. Not gonna lie, I'm sitting high, I like the flow. Let's go. Love works.
Hey, this is hard. This is hard.
That's a nice one, bro.
I'm just so
That shit is hard.
disappointed. We need your energy in that. You needed to be here. Ladies, come on. Can we get
Just fly me out there. I'm coming. Just fly me out. I'll be there.
Sit down next to me. Come on, ladies. Yeah. And can you open up my window so it's the three of us sitting here? Should I? Can you get? Yeah. Come on. Can you get a 3-shot? Do I need to scoot over? I can get in here.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, let's go. Got it. I'm ready. Let's go.
That shit was hard. We gotta work, bro. We gotta work.
Talk about. Let's get to it.
You should have been here because the slag is sags. Is it called slag? What is it? Like the drag. The drag. It takes away from your performance. So I have to close my eyes because you are a performer, and I think part of your draw. Your talent is that you are a performer. I mean, like a phenomenal. Like I want to win. I like the suit. Jump me the bit. You know what I mean? Like you. I wish you were here. So we're gonna have to work on getting you here because I don't think this format is giving you your just due.
Right.
Really
I agree.
Have seen you here with the Memphis Cats having that opportunity to just let go. So
ladies, y'all loved it. But we still felt the energy though. Even with all that, you couldn't see us, but we were cheering. We felt it.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked
And Ecor.
Oh yeah, he killed it. He killed it, bro.
Who else in here? Band? Anybody? Rowdy?
Oh,
Jay, you know Jay loves to see the competition. Jay is not going to miss a beat. He genuinely loves that hip hop. All right, Cushy.
Yeah.
Want to go next? Let us.
Yeah.
The style.
I'm going to give you something. This is a short story about the life of a ghetto child this side. Yeah, the way how most of our ghetto kids like live their lives, the youth. Yeah, so they're going through a hard time right now because there is a lot going on. So I did this like a short story basing on a friend's side of life. Yeah, so let me lay it down. It's gonna be kind of short, but it's something that has meaning. Babe, sound it. Repeat it again. Sound. Sound. Are you hearing it? Yeah, hear me now. Turn up, babe. Listen them. If see our ones before they keep the evil away. At that time to get to buy people who win at the top notch. Before him leave him house, him have to do that. Because it's too early to give up now. A one job he depend. No mama or papa to spreading love or reliance. Community full of enemies. Them bad mind people full of envy and jealousy. See, them want to hang around when you got the man. Them smoke the weed and the girl don't but when the good things are done, them go around talking so ill like they never done Nancy. Bad mind people will stay kicking. Oh, I be my wasted. Bad mind people will stay kicking. Oh, I listen. Them bad mind people, them are full of evil. Me say them bad mind people, them are full of evil. Yeah. So them are wicked. Them are wicked. Them bad mind people, wicked. Them are wicked. That's the way we run it.
Hey.
Great. That was really great. And I love
Thank you.
It was a cultural collaboration. Like I felt my roots and I felt my now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we get it. And
Thank you. Thank you.
So I didn't hear much or understand much, but I understood enough to know that y'all are wicked. Right there. I didn't need to know no more. I knew everything. That's all I needed. There's a couple other little parts. I was like, yeah, I know you know about that. I love it. You're gonna have to come back. And yeah, we're gonna start promoting in Uganda just for you. So keep coming back.
Thank you.
And bringing us
I will.
stuff. And
I will surely do.
Eventually, we need to work on
all
sound because I know.
Yeah.
I want you all represented lovely. And I know the ladies are gonna say they still enjoy it.
Yeah, we still felt it. I felt it. Yeah. I love the vibe.
I appreciate that.
We're the judges. I'm Paula. Okay, and now our returning champion.
Hi.
Gatland. Young.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready. I gave y'all some
All right.
lyrical stuff the last couple times. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Let us. What you got? You saw what they got.
Let's do it. Hitman, yeah. Get your ass stuck like quicksand. Mess with the big man. Niggas hop out in trucks. Post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm a dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman, yeah. Get your ass stuck like quicksand. Mess with the big man. Niggas hop out in trucks. Post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm a dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman, yeah. Get your ass stuck like quicksand. Mess with the big man. Niggas hop out in trucks. Post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm a dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman. Big still kids, man. Call me the rich man. Feel like the brick man. I serve your girl. Now she sweat shit, big fan. No ifs, fans. I touch big fans. I don't got time for your bitch, man. 6'2" click. I pop my shit. Nigga, don't get hit by the hit man. They don't want to play with the big man. Nigga make more noise than big man. Yeah, I gotta go home with the big man. I be open the money boss big man. Can't do more sticks than sick man. I feel more hits than the bitch can. The girl might get picked by the hit man. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman, yeah. Get your ass stuck like quicksand. Mess with the big man. Niggas hop out in trucks. Post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman. Get your ass stuck like quicksand. Mess with the big man. Niggas hop out and post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm a dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big bands. I don't got time for the hitman. Niggas gotta do my whip, get shit fast. Might get whiplash. Horse that polo shit, man. Brand new big brands. New big pop out, big ass big fan. Ass like goddamn. I make hits that make that girl dance. Hitman. Niggas got hits, man. There's no ifs, man. I don't know what's his plan, but I'm gonna get bread like birds to a fish, man. But you ask me this, man. I serve little niggas in the patty with a tip plan. I'm hitman. Niggas go big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman. If you ask like quicksand, mess with the big man. Niggas hop out in trucks. Post on block like kickstand. No ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas go big bands. I don't got time for the girl. Hitman. Yeah. If you ask like quicksand, mess with the big man. What's on block like kickstand, no ifs, man. When I pull out, I'm a dump. I don't give enough for the bitch saying niggas throw big fans. I don't got time for the girl. Hey. Ooh, that was my first time performing that motherfucking shit.
Well, that was high octane. It was high. I like it.
Bro.
I love your mental because Hitman has so many different connotations from I ain't got time, all I'm gonna do is hit it. Like that other song, remember that poo-poo song? Remember that song? It was like, I'm just gonna come through, and it was something about poo-poo. Never mind. It reminds me of how, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just poo and poo or boo-boo or something anyway.
Yeah.
You're basically saying, I don't have time, I'm pop. I'm just gonna hit it. I'm the hitman. Then you're saying, I'm a hitman because I work for the mafia and I will kill you. And you're saying you're a hitman because you make good hits. And you're saying you're a hitman because you got good dick. Come on now.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't get it. Just that I'm counting. Multitasking. You know what I'm saying? We call that multitasking. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Triple threat out here. You feel me?
I appreciate that song. I appreciate your energy. I think it's a hit. I think everyone today has rapped a hit. If ladies,
I love it. Yeah.
No, we gonna different styles. Right. Like you guys are family to Memphis. Do you think they brought it even though they weren't able to give an in-person performance?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Do I think they brought it?
Yes. And I like that we got 3 different distinct styles.
I like that too.
Oh, worldwide.
Yes.
Like I love that.
So are we gonna give anyone a title? Do we have any favorites? Don't forget about the guys over here.
Are we going through all of them? Right?
Yeah, y'all forgot about them when y'all saw these.
So we have to pick one?
Yeah. Everybody come get a shot. Yeah. Final shot. Oh, it's final shot. So I guess we're not gonna pick anybody. I'm just saying. We're not gonna. Mr. Hater coming, boo, boo, boo. And he gonna show his back. He's such a jackrabbit. He is such a jackrabbit. Really, you are just a jackrabbit. I swear. So, ladies, are we gonna pick? I never pick a favorite because I love you all. Yeah. You know, I genuinely do. Don't be looking up Corey, looking all the way.
I'm in your Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Corey. I know that Corey there was like, you ain't gonna pick nobody. Come on, get me back. But all you guys are killing it. I genuinely I like the heat. I have to admit, I felt something with these brothers because they're here. Yeah. You know, I felt with you guys, of course, because it's music and it's my favorite thing in the world. And it's, I am HIP hop. What is it again? What's that? Hip hop. You're
hop in me.
It's the HIP hop in me. You know, it's the thank you. He don't even know his own damn song. He hates his own song. I'm trying to give you your song. It's the HIP hop in me. That's all I'm saying is I love all forms of hip hop. And I can't pick just one of anybody. I won't do it. I want you guys to get as fair an opportunity to perform as this is such a pretty picture. I am so thankful that you, Memphis, that you came out here. Sure. For real, guys. I'm so thankful. This is like God. Like from when I first met you and to now. You know, to be in the room. And I really want that for you guys as well. So, especially you, young Corey, because you're here in LA. I want to get you in a performance.
Facts.
Where I can really hear.
I got you.
Hitman. You know, because I can sit here and I can tell we all was okay. Go ahead. They like I like it.
It was giving So I like grunge and mosh pit. It was totally giving me mosh pit vibes. Where I was like, I wanted to like bump into some people. I was like, I don't need
you a big and beautiful baby. You ain't gonna knock me out my seat.
Right.
That's a yeah.
I love the roughness of it. So. Really?
Okay.
She's so cute. She's all blushing. You're gonna make her hazel eyes blue. You got her blushing over here. Over here.
I don't have to co-sign. I like that particular style. But what I want to say for all of y'all is that I like that I understood your lyrics. That's important. Right now, all you get is a bunch of blah, blah, I like the message. I'm a message person. I want to hear what you have to say. So I would give it to these two here. Yes. Yeah. For flow, lyrics, and style, I like all of it.
So you were able to pick one. You like hydro and you like tech.
Yes. Yeah, but you got similar styles. Right. So I got a particular.
Thank you, baby girl. I appreciate the love.
Yeah, we love you, hydro. She's getting her doctorate, so she is definitely about the mental. Yes. And just because we're smart women doesn't mean we're not hip hop lovers. Right. You know, so don't judge a book by its cover. I want to invite everyone back next week. I'll be back in my kitchen, unfortunately. Unless you want to come out here. Yeah, guys, at least I got a kitchen. I love you. It's so sweet. Unless you want to come out here from Connecticut, and then we'll be
right fly me out. Yeah, we'll come out.
I'll fly you when my brother Junebug gets us that funding that he's teaching us how to create. And then, honey, I'll be able to fly you to the moon if that's where you want to go.
All right, patience is a virtue. I'll wait slowly.
I don't need all of that. Okay, everybody ready to smile pretty for the camera? We love you, Gotti Senior, out there in the world making hits. You inspire us. I don't know where Derek is, but everybody else is here. Oh, we're gonna have an after dark. I don't know why, but I don't mind. I'll have a cocktail and talk about today's events. So we're gonna do it. Ecor is letting us, so stay tuned for Ecor and Paula J's, or Paula J and Ecor's After Dark at One TV. At One Stream dot TV. Is it? Do I spell out one? Just the number one. So it's one, the number one, stream dot TV. See you there. That's where we're going.